Welcome back, everybody. Let's go ahead and check out this building now. Seems we're at the Best Ways Burrow. Huge place of a big, world-looking hologram in the middle. Or maybe not quite the middle, but there's definitely... Oh, there's an ether right down there. Nice.
Our moonship pilot should be around here somewhere. Is that right?
Look lively, everyone! I know, this 1243rd inspection is a mite ahead of schedule, but it is of the utmost importance, for Zodiac, alas, is no more. As of now, our mighty moon has a new purpose, to bear the people of Etheris to safety! Our time has come, my friends! We must be swifter than swift. There is much to do before our guests arrive. I expect your workstations to be immaculate. And don't forget to relay our signal to Etheris. Questions? Yes? No? Maybe so? No? Then hop to it!
Tis a rather curious crew she hath chosen. Their endearing forms intended to ease the passengers' hearts, perhaps.
Perhaps.
All right. It must be the Leporites mentioned in the Watcher's records. Not at all what I expected, but the Watcher did beat us heed their counsel. I assume the one who gave that rousing speech was their leader, then we might have to ask about in order to track them down. Come on then, let's be about it. Alright. Do we... Yep, okay, there's stairs here. I had to check first. We have quest here, I wonder. I'm sure we're going to. Cannot imagine us not. This actually isn't a very big zone now that you look at it. Huh. Caratorium. First things first, though. We always touch the etherite. Alright. Leader of the crew, not me, I'm afraid. Singaway's that way. Singaway's the name. I'm in charge of the construction and maintenance of the atmospheric circulation system. Only the crispest, cleanest air for the people of Therius. And that's a promise. There's an etherite over there. Or not an etherite, but an ether current. How do I... Is there a list to fall from over there? Hey. Alright, I guess I'm supposed to go up the stairs and just fall off, I guess. But once I get the ether current, I should be able to see what exactly we're working with here. If it's going to be a regular one, or... I'm assuming it's a rather regular sort, but I'm also assuming we're probably going to be getting all of our ether quests from here. There we go, now let's go ahead and see what we got here. Yep, we do have a quest set. So it must be all from here, because I can't imagine it being otherwise. Such a fascinating apparatus, though it's hard to believe it could house so many crew members. Even so, there's something here to suggest other types of combination. Lem, leader? No. Sleeping away, my job is, perhaps I'd better ask. Must be the tired one that we saw in the cutscene. Got a snappy one up ahead, okay. Maybe this one will be the leader. Does seem like they're not really fazed by us being here. What? How in the... When'd you get here? Who let you in? Why wasn't I told? Were you the one giving orders earlier? Oh yes, of course. I'm the only one here capable of doing anything properly. It falls on me to take charge of the others. Well, looks like you beat us here. Your friends, I take it. Is this all of them? A group comprised entirely of children. What must their parents be thinking? This isn't a nursery, after all, though perhaps we should build one. Or did we build one already? No matter, you needn't worry your pretty little heads. All will be well, I promise. But goodness me, we shouldn't be standing here gawping. I'll take you to meet the others. If you could run along back to towards the entrance, you'll find a path that leads to the central platform on the upper floor. There's no wrong way to reach it, but it's the large glowing ball at the center, if you should find yourselves lost. I shall gather the others and meet you there. Well then, back to the upper floor it is. Alright. Let's go and talk to their mender, why don't we? Yeah, got a little bit of stuff to repair. I can use my mountain here too. Guess I'll do that. Yes, here we go. Assuming there's some way over there. Yeah, I should probably check for ether currents while I'm here too. I know I got one, but oh, there's one actually close nearby to the south. Huh. So this story is definitely taking a different turn. We're suddenly essentially waking up an arc to get all the people off of the planet. I don't know if it's actually going to come to that, but it's an interesting idea.
Right, of course. Introductions are in order. Ahem. My name is Livingway, and we are the Loporrits, created for the express purpose of commanding this ship and bearing the people of Atheris to a brave new world. More specifically, I am the one whom she charged with the execution of her most vital plans. You might say I'm her right paw. Livingway's the name, map reader and navigator of the heavens.
Pleasure to meet you all, but I'm still trying to make sense of this.
Confusion and bewilderment are completely understandable. Fear not, I shall walk you through it. The people of Atheris, through no fault of your own, I'm sure, set in motion a series of events that, unfortunately, culminated in Zodiac's obliteration. Acutely aware of the imminent crisis, your parents sent you little ones on ahead while they began the necessary preparations. Still not following? No? Very well, I shall elaborate further. Here, we have Atheris, your home, and the moon, where we are now. Without Zodiac around to keep things lively, so to speak, the celestial currents of the star have doubtless begun to degrade. A calamity of apocalyptic proportions will be visited upon Atheris, bringing an end to all life. Very sad, that.
So too hath the Watcher claimed. By thine unperturbed countenance, I gather this eventuality was anticipated.
The doom and gloom. Oh yes, quite expected. Imagine, if you will, that Atheris is a delicious carrot that I've forgotten to eat and left out in the midday sun. The most earnest wishes or prayers will not stop it from rotting to the core. So sadly, there's nothing to be done but to abandon said carrot, Atheris, in case the metaphor is lost on you, to its grisly fate.
And this moon will serve as the vessel to deliver us to a new home.
Just so! We will gather up as many people, supplies, and resources as our stores will hold. And then, once everyone is aboard, it's off to another star. Easier said than done, admittedly, for one does not simply hop from star to star on a whim, which is precisely why we've spent countless years constructing the most propulsive of propulsion systems. We ought to make it to our destination in 2 shakes of a rabbit's tail.
Impressive technology. I dare say it is beyond anything we have ever seen.
need to shower us with praise. All we've done is faithfully carry out the instructions left to us by Hydaelyn. Back in the old days, when she was still just Venar, she was dedicated to the study of the world and its inner workings. And the Watcher, the real one, not the simulacrum you met, was one of her fellow researchers. We and this wondrous vessel masquerading as a moon are products of their knowledge and know-how.
There's certainly more to you all than meets the eye. Might I ask where exactly you intend to take us?
We identified a few promising candidates for resettlement some time ago, but we cannot guarantee that they are fit for habitation. Moreover, the ship can only travel in short bursts. We intend to go down our list, hopping from star to star, until we find one suitable for resettlement. No need to worry, though. The vessel is being refurbished with accommodation for an extended stay as we speak. While we did have to rely upon outside help to determine what amenities were essential, I dare say we have risen to the challenge.
Help? From who?
From you and yours! Who else? Each time we woke to perform regularly scheduled maintenance, we were greeted by the resources you sent us. What better way to learn about preferences and proclivities of our present-day charges? Ah, but you're still adorable little children. Perhaps your elders were responsible for the deliveries.
I'm not sure what led you to conclude otherwise, but I can assure you that we are all grown men and women. And I very much doubt my elders know this place exists, much less how to send you so much as a starlight missive.
What? Then who in blazes let you on my moon? Hydaelyn herself led you here. You don't say! Well, that's really not children. Then why are you so small and stunted? Like little baby carrot people.
Well, Amarotines were a great deal taller. In the present day, persons of such prodigious size are exceedingly rare.
So, you're saying everyone's not like the Watcher? Oh, confound it all! Someone could have at least scribbled a note about your profound miniaturization.
That tome in thy possession.
Oh, this? One of the first books sent to us. A compendium of the people of Atheris, with a few blank pages at the back for minor corrections and updates as needed. The sum total of our knowledge of your kind is contained in these pages. I thought it was abridged and made small for our benefit, but this isn't a regular-sized book, is it? Building Way, can you hear me? Yes, we're all very busy. Change of plans. I need you to rebuild the domiciles at 1/3 the scale. All of them. Yes, all of them, and but me no buts. See to it with all speed.
Perhaps you could tell us a bit more about your terrestrial collaborators.
Yes, in due time. But first, I'd like to hear more about you, if it's all the same. I'd rather not risk any other complications due to outdated knowledge of our passengers-to-be.
Alright, looks like we got a chest gear as well. So this is very interesting. Though I kind of have my thoughts on who the collaborators could already be. Because we already know there is at least one nation that's stockpiling stuff like crazy at the moment. I'm sure you probably already have an idea of what I'm going with. that's right, I still have to open the chest piece. That's an interesting look. Very bluish. Very fancy looking, too. Right then, now that you're here, we need you to teach us all you can about your people and quickly. It won't be long before the final days are upon us in all their terrible grandeur, so it's imperative that we prepare to receive our passengers to be. If there's anything at all that may displease them, it must be addressed post-haste. Address it we shall. Here at Bestways Borough, we have assembled everything required to offer our guests the best way forward. We have produced variety amenities we understand to be essential for day-to-day living and wish to hear your opinions on them. I'm sure you've all worked up an appetite, so why don't we start with foodstuffs? Meet me at the Caratorium, and we'll see about filling your bellies. Caratorium? I think I did see that on the map earlier. She does not want for enthusiasm. The notion of etheries, wanting to its core, being a matter of course, is rather concerning, though. Nevertheless, let's take this opportunity to learn more of the Laporites in this vessel. What do you got to say? Oh dear, I certainly hope Buildingway can complete the renovations before more guests arrive. Perhaps you should leave them as they are, that way you'd have more space to lounge about. That is a good way of going. I think you'd have to still, like, redo the beds and seating and stuff like that, though. Like, furniture you'd have to redo. Maybe not the entire, like, room structure, but I don't know. Do I go down there? Because I'm not actually sure. Let's go ahead and try going down there, I guess. That is a long fall. That didn't even reduce me to 1? Are you kidding me? Wow. That was a huge fall. How did that not take me to 1? Yeah, it looks like these doors do in fact open up to another area. So the moon is actually a fairly small zone then. Huh. Interesting spot. Those crystals look a lot like the ones we saw back at the Eden raids, actually. So they're full of, like, balanced ether, essentially. Are these enemies? Yes, they are. Why are the enemies, like, why are the supporters and caretakers aggressive? Welcome to the Caratorium. Here we create prototypes of the various sundries required by our soon-to-be passengers. Let me introduce the head of foodstuff production. Cooking Way. Pleasure to meet you all. Our work has involved no small amount of trial and error, but after many cycles of painstaking labor, I dare say we have created the finest cuisine our guests could ask for. We've learned all about the essential nutrients for a healthy and balanced diet from the reference materials we received, while I'm practically worn the words from the invaluable pages. Naturally, we've also considered ease of growth and production. We will not want for ingredients. I must insist you try some. We have a fairly freshly stocked, recently prepared on account of, well, because we just woke up. We're all quite famished. Hop along the platforms here and you'll find a storage unit full to bursting with delectable delights. Help yourself to anything you like. Alrighty. So everybody's kind of just wandering off. These stairs are pretty big. Can I not get up here? Also, I should probably check around for ether currents, right? Oh, there's actually one very close by. I should probably get that while I'm thinking about it. Southwest. Oh, it's right up here. Very nice. I will happily take that. I think they very much farm carrots here. You'll be storage here and find a rainbow-colored assortment of carrots. Let's go aggressive. Let's go with the ominous crimson carrot. The soft texture and regal aroma of this crimson creation belly its staggering weight. Excessive length and girth only compound the mystery, leaving you perplexed as the nature of this carrot. Let's do it. No fear. On second thought, you'd like to simply take an obscenely large carrot for now. Due to its bizarre qualities, it would be prudent to ask Cooking Way whether it's safe to eat first. So, did any of our selections set your mouth to watering? Let's take a look at the carrot here. Yes, a fine choice. One of my personal favorites, actually. Please dig in. I'm eager to hear what you think. Alright, let's eat it. With great temptation, you take a bite out of the carrot. Here is oddly tender, but as you begin to chew, a rich aroma fills your nostrils. A newfound vigor begins welling within you. The rumbling of your stomach, however, suggests it may simply be indigestion. Iron carrot. What do you think? Unlike anything you've ever tasted, yes? The iron carrot can be a bit difficult to digest, but the boost of endurance it promises makes it the perfect meal before a day of heavy lifting. We have plenty of other varieties too. Bleeding carrots to improve blood flow, dream carrots to help with sleep. So you see, we have a carrot for every occasion. I can certainly see a demand for this in Charlian. Charlian? What in blazes is that? I take it you too have a right assortment of carrots to choose from and not else. If I may ask, what exactly do these collaborators share with you about cuisine on Aetherius? Sure you're aware we have abundance of dishes and foods you could emulate. Of course we are, but well, it was only quite recently that we established contact. Even holding conversation was a struggle at first, so imagine our supplies when they sent a mountain of books and documents with no clear instructions. The sheer amount of information was overwhelming. Wasn't it for that encyclopedia I found, we would have been at a loss for where to begin. And so we decided, rather than divide our resources to prepare for a variety of milding and potentially unsatisfying meals, it would be efficient to devote our efforts to the production of a single perfect food. It's all well and good, but man cannot live on raw carrots alone. Have you considered cooking them? I mean, steaming, boiling, roasting, and the like, I suppose we could prepare the carrots in other ways. Our primary concern was efficiency. What's more efficient than sinking your teeth into a carrot fresh from production? Rather strange approach to take for one named Cooking Way, isn't it? Well, technically speaking, Cooking Way isn't my given name. When first created, we were all named in the old tongue. You know, the otherwise impenetrable parlance that the Watcher speaks. After we received a great tome of words, a dictionary, that is, from our collaborators, we learned your language. Adverbs, gerunds, present continuous verb, conjugations, just the basics. When we found the terms related to our given tasks and used them to form new names, aren't they helpful? No, not really, but it does explain a great deal. Wherefore dideth thy kind deem such a change necessary? When the rest of your people arrive, we want to be certain they understand immediately of what each of us does. You'll never be able to pronounce our original names anyway. I see. I hope our critiques, just as they are, were helpful to you. Now, if you should decide to preserve flora and fauna from Aetherius as well, you'll be able to offer the passengers a much more balanced diet. Until such a day, when I pray it comes sooner than later, it would appear there is not but carrots on the menu. Interesting indeed. Got our leg gear. I think we've had our fill of carrots for now. Let's move on to other necessities, shall we? Our clothing production is sure to impress. This way. Alright, let's find out about the clothing production then. We got one over here, apparently, northwest. Oh my goodness, this is actual theme here. I am highly amused. This makes me want to play Final Fantasy IV again. It really does. Do I need to get upwards to get over there, I'm wondering? I'm not actually sure. Can I walk up these? I'm not sure. Yes, I can walk up these, okay. North, okay. The ones outside are probably going to still be annoying to get to since the whole crater thing going on, but at least these ones are pretty easy. Go to west now again. Is it above? I'm wondering. Oh, there it is. Okay, I just need to get up there from somewhere. This is not the correct spot. I hear like a hum that I thought was the current, but I guess not. Oh, there it is, okay. I got on the wrong thing. Another one down. I think that makes 3 now, I'm pretty sure. The next one's east. It might be in this area still, but I'm not sure if I'd want to go after it right just yet. So let's go ahead and go to our next quest marker. Alright. Might be a little bit safer just to follow the upper path at the moment, because it doesn't seem like there's any enemies up this way. Actually, yes there are, never mind. They don't move around too much, so they do kind of blend in a bit. We're heading pretty far out here, apparently. This place is huge. Alright, we made it. Did we go inside of here? Nope, okay. Here we are, the Apparel production station. We chose to deploy more traditional methods for this task, creation magics. I know that her infinite wisdom blessed us with a self-same affinity for magic her people possessed. We have other amazing talents, of course, and I know you're dying to hear about them, but I will regale you with the details another time. That said, we did run into a spot of trouble at first. Our magic alone was not sufficient to see our work done. In the end, we discovered crystallized ether was a wonderful catalyst that could provide us with the extra viz we needed. My, how resourceful. Ah, the sweet sound of recognition. You'll also be impressed to hear we've read all about your habit of changing attire to match your chosen profession. For the sake of efficiency, I presume, this has also been taken into account for designs. But why take my word for it when you can simply try on our clothes? Make yourselves known to the workers and they'll see to the rest. Alright, guess we're heading over there. Guessing we're probably gonna have to climb up here. Yeah, let's see where the stairs are. Probably right next to the enemy, isn't it? Oh, nope, they are At least on this side, they go up. Yeah, it's you, one of the visitors from Aetherius. Goodness me, Mapping Way wasn't kidding. You really are smarter than the Watcher. Alright, you're here to trying a set of clothes, yes? What would you have me fashion for you today? Something simple yet functional. Simple and functional, right. Yeah, this will only take a moment. Here we are, all finished. Perfect fit, I'd say so myself. Nothing too billy or frilly, as you can see. Also light and durable, sure to serve you well wherever your travels might take you. Would you look at that, speechless, and here I thought you might not like it. If you mind trying something else, why not speak with my other fellow artisticians? I'm sure they'll be happy to oblige. You must continue wearing these garments in order to progress. You'll change back to your normal garments if you move too far away. Look to your map for the garment change area effects. Check out the restless Loperette to restore or prolong your garment change. We have a garment mission. As long as the enemy stays turned around, we should be fine. I don't know how far they could go up the steps to actually get me. Ah, no one said you'd be coming, or how can I help you? Yours to try my clothes, really. Of course, it'd be my honor. Did you have anything in mind? That surprised me. I think I can handle that. Let's see. This should do. So my best work yet. It's a relatively new concept incorporating an idea that's never been tried of clothing before. Fragrance, can you smell the carrots? Sniff sniff. Ah, it's simply divine. I was worried how the concept would turn out when you put it to proof, but it looks stunning on you. Why don't you go and show a living way? I'm sure she's eager to see what we've come up with. Alright. Let's see how this goes for us. So far, everything's kind of been a disaster, not gonna lie. Why don't we look splendid? We're so much trial and error, but I know the quality work when I see it. Shh, you needn't speak. I can see your adoration for the moon and we love person in your eyes. No doubt your friends feel the same, having simple decorations. Sorry to keep you waiting. He insisted we sample all other concepts ere we return. Verily, 'tis an ensemble most becoming. I think it's past time we return these clothes. I was so confident our garments would meet you with your approval. Ugh, what are we doing wrong? The Watcher taught us that in time everyone wore the same robes. To do otherwise was against social etiquette. We thought we could appeal to modern taste by tailoring the robes to specific professions, but... Please, you shouldn't be so hard on yourself. Should we resort to evacuating the people of Aetherius, they'll certainly have need of your attire. It's clear you spared no effort in addressing our needs, but you must understand that we are not quite so homogeneous. Speaking for myself, what I wear now better suits my taste, even if it is of inferior make. But there are others whose choices may be influenced by traditions or personal experience. Rather than make assumptions for the whole, you must consider the individual and their potential preferences. I fear we underestimate the complexity and diversity of your people. Even if we've memorized every tone we receive, I doubt we'd have fared much better. I hope we're doing you a disservice trying to shower you for baubles and frippery. They give us free benefit when you'd be better off on your own. There are some who might agree, people who prefer to keep others at arm's length, even when they know they shouldn't. As one such former fool, I'd like to ask you a question. It's planned to evacuate and escape the final days, so to account for the reflections of the source as well. Not that I'm aware of. We were born of Hydaelyn's love for Aetherius, and the salvation of the people on the star, and that star alone, has ever been our aim. Surely it's better to devote ourselves to saving one world than to divide our efforts across 14 and risk failing them all. I suppose you're right. Living away, might we have to leave to explore best ways burrow unattended? You have given us much to think about. Why, certainly. Until later, then. If I may, I should like to accompany thee for a while longer. Really? I mean, you're more than welcome to. There was actually something I wish to speak with you about. Let's be off then, shall we? These rabbits are staring at me. My apologies, I wasn't trying to spy or anything. Everyone's been talking about the visitors come from Aetherius, and I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. I was excited at first, but now I'm worried. What if the people of Aetherius refuse to come? What if we can't save them? It's clear we've made a mess of things. Oh, but wait, you still haven't visited the domiciles. Once you see them, you'll understand how wonderful the moon truly is, I'm sure of it. I'll be waiting for you by the teleport near the entrance. Oh, and the name's Growing Way, by the way. See you soon. So it must be one of the ones growing the carrots? Anyways, I think the compass was pointing this way, right? So it must have been over in this corner then, huh? There's only so far in this corner you can go, though. Ooh, okay. Yeah, it's outside then. Okay. We do have the other side. The domiciles are probably on the other side, I would assume. Yeah, we've almost seen most of the moon zone already. Very curious. It wouldn't actually surprise me if one of the two remaining zones is another moon zone of some sort. I guess Charlian could also potentially have another zone, I would think, but I don't think Thavner would probably have another one. I could be wrong, but... They could also just throw us an entire surprise, too. But I'm almost certain the collaborators at this point. I'm fairly certain it's Charlian. It would make the most sense for it through Charlian. You're here, you're really here. Thank you so much. Sorry, what should I call you? Narn Scorched, I say. Crikey, even your names are amazing. Well, Narn, we'll be using this teleporter to enter the residential area. Whenever you're ready. Sure.
Ready in the teleporter. Huh? Access to living quarters restricted due to reconstruction. Then where is it? Oh no!
A private audience, as thou didst request, for reasons I know not.
Just a precaution. I'd rather I didn't have to ask the question at all, but I take my responsibilities very, very seriously. Do you and your friends, by any chance, find our accommodation wanting? Be honest, brutally even.
'Twould be ungracious of me to belittle the efforts of thee and thine.
Lovely sentiment, really. But the disappointment is writ plain on your comrades' faces. It's all the more frustrating since no one will come out and say what they find wanting. If there are faults in our work, we need to know. We can, we will do better. But time is not on our side. The final days will wait for no one. If your people are to be saved, we must take quick and decisive action. This vessel must serve as a home for as many passengers as possible, for far longer than we may like. Which brings me to my request. Our collaborators on Atheris are doing what they can to prepare for the voyage. Would you be willing to go and lend them a hand? Having seen the moon for yourself, you could speak to its many splendors, learn what else they might require, and assuage whatever concerns they have.
Wherefore wouldst thou entrust me with such a task?
How to put it? You're the only one who appears not to be wholly unsatisfied with our work. Or quite good at pretending that's the case, at least. Calm, collected, tactful to a fault. Very particular with your words, too. You understand that, in the face of great danger, one cannot pursue perfection at the expense of practicality. The difficult choices must often be made for the greater good.
And so fate doth conspire to set my feet upon this path once more.
Come again?
Ah, idle musings. 'Tis no trifle thou dost ask. Yet full well do I understand the urgency and necessity.
Oh, dear me! Dear me! I was terribly sorry for the mix-up. It's a bit of a malfunction. I hadn't realized the residential quarters were inaccessible, you see. But you're still in one piece. So, all's well that ends well, yes? Won't happen again. I promise.
At least this time we know Yarn J is up to something from the start. Gosh, that was embarrassing. I promise to be more careful from now on. Since the residential quarters are closed for now, I'd reroute the teleporter and allow travel between floors instead. Hopefully it proves useful in the meantime. Shame you couldn't see it though, you really would have liked it. Get our leg gear. Alright, we can now travel upper and lower floors. Nice. Very nice. Let's go ahead and get our leg gear. Alright, there we go. Very nice. 53k now. May not seem like it, but we've been playing for this for longer than I care to admit. Every time we woke up, we'd have long discussions about how to save as many of you as we can. Felt like everyone had an opinion on this or that. But the one thing we all agreed upon was that the people of Aetheris wouldn't take action to save themselves until it was far too late. That's why we're striving to make the moon a vibrant, magical place they'd hop at the chance to visit, rather than waiting for the flames of oblivion to get them off the tails and force them to accept our invitation. Original quarters may not be up to the necessary standards just yet, but there are plenty of other places worth seeing. You already had a look around the Curatorium, but wait until you see what's waiting on the east end of the burrow. Wait, follow me. Alright. East end is right over this way. Oh, we actually have... We have quests now, okay. So at this point, I'm more curious. I'm wanting to more so grab the, It's not one of the teleporters. I'm wanting to more so at the moment just grab the ones that have our accessories and stuff like that, and the blue quests for the Ether quests. I'm not too interested in grinding out all the quests in the areas anymore. If I have to do it, then I will, but at the moment I'm kind of just like, eh. Okay, we have two blue ones side to side here, which is interesting. But this is really the only spot they could really potentially put questing, really. They're the only settlement on the moon, after all. Yep, here we go, ring coffer. Curses! Insufficient data, even after everything I've done. You, Living Way told me about you. Would you mind lending me a hand? As you know, we Laportes only awakened recently. While we were sleeping, Merilonium has undergone a number of building changes. One of those being the appearance of strange walking fungi, thinkers we call them. A Elegant vessel crashed here many years ago, you see, and some parts of it pierced through the wall of our underground bioplanet. I believe the spores from within eventually made their way to the surface of the moon, where they went on to mutate and evolve in our absence. I mean to study these curious new life forms, so I need more data before I can draw any real conclusions. Would you be willing to retrieve a sample of fungal filaments for me? Yes, a single sample would be more than suffice. If I remember my culture studies correctly, you'll be expecting some form of payment in exchange for services rendered, yes? Bring me that filament, I'll see that you're duly compensated. Alright. Let's see about this one over here real quick before we move over to the west again. Nope, nothing there, so we can go ahead and head over, grab those blue ones, and if there's any of those two over there that have the accessory ones we need, then we'll definitely get them. Nothing on that one. Excuse me, miss, have you by chance seen any thieves prowling about with the ill-gotten earned carrots? Their crimson tender is surprisingly heavy, the carrots that is, not the thieves. If you haven't seen them yet, I'm sure you will. We've been told that you adventurers are quite good at solving crimes that no one else can be bothered with. Wonderful, I'm relying on you to solve our carrot caper. Honestly, what man or fiend would deny a leopard their dinner? Anyway, our culprit or corporates took 4 carrots in all. They are not easy to carry about, so I dare say they haven't gotten far. Alrighty. Yawning way. No bother, there's no sign of any of them. It's almost time to eat. You there. If you happen to be heading to the curatorium, could you let my fellows know it's mealtime? If we don't eat, I can't take my nap. Hey, thanks. You should be coming to the mention of carrots of happiness, so just say those 3 magic words and they'll be on their way. Let's just check this last one over here. At this point, we're halfway to level 86, so I'm not really too worried about my leveling at the moment. I'm pretty sure the moon's only going to be 84 at this rate. Oh, we got an earring, so we'll grab this one too. Goodness, my apologies. I was rather preoccupied thinking about the rainbow crystals. Beautiful, aren't they? The elemental energies are what make it possible for people to survive here on the moon. From the air we're breathing to the gravity that keeps us from helplessly floating away, it's all thanks to those crystals. They require regular maintenance to maintain equilibrium, though, and that's where I come in. If you have a mind to see how it's done, I could use an extra set of paws or hands, as your kind seems to insist on calling them. My friends will take care of the more delicate work, so all you need to do is bring us a few aspected crystals. How about it? It's so nice to know that people from Aetherius take an interest in their own ability to breathe. What we need to get started are lightning and wind aspected crystals, one each. You can find them at their respective sparkling supply stations. Once you have them, you'll want to deliver the lightning aspect crystal to the shiny supervisors to the north. They're in charge of the shininess, you know. Wind aspected crystals should go to Hopping Way near the entrance. I'll handle the fire and water aspected crystals, so you need to simply report to me once your crystals are distributed. Time for a carrot of happiness. Carrots of happiness, you say? My, it's that time already. I was working on projections for optimal carrot production based on the total population of Aetherius to ensure that... Oh, never mind, I'll miss my taste or I'll miss out on seconds. Yeah, that's not important at all. We got somebody over here. I'm assuming they're up top. Yep. Oh, carrot, my carrot. The prize we sought is won. Okay, another one of these. What? They're serving carrots of happiness today. The deep, luscious orange, the tempting, slender silhouette. Wait for me, my darlings. I'm coming for you. That was one of our thieves up there. I thought I saw text, so that might be up there. Could be a player too, I suppose, but I don't know. Aha! Or maybe it was an iron carrot I saw up here. Or maybe it's just mixing way I saw up here. Huh, I thought they said they only had 4. Oh, there's something actually else up here. Phosphorus carrot. Yep, they're not blue. So I'm assuming up here then. Let's see if there's... These Felicial's carrots really hit the spot, just a few more. What? What? No, of course I'm not stealing. There's a mine. It's so wrong to enjoy an early dinner. The muttering Laperette stomps off in search of a place to eat peace. You suspect this is not your carrot culprit. deal with a fate right now, so let's go ahead and try and avoid it. There's something over there. This one was another one nibbled. Oh, carrot supporter? Believe the insufficient stock of iron carrots. Iron carrot detected. Initiating iron carrot procurement. Okay, that's not a... I don't think I'm an iron carrot, last time I checked. They do a bit of damage to me, huh? Okay, that quest is done. I'm assuming the next one's up here, or no, I think they're actually... make their way. Let me see. Ah, here they are. What could that mean? Yes, it must be time to eat at last. Oh, how I've waited for this moment. There's nothing like a carrot of happiness to fill the void in one's belly and soul. Thank you, supporter. Now I get to type that out again. You're just gonna get the Holy Spirit. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. Alright. There we go. Just 2 more. It's pretty quick side questing though, at least. Looks like we're heading upwards in both these cases, so... Got an umbral wind. Okay, we got that. Now let's grab the other one. There we go. Now we just gotta deliver them. Let's make it a little bit faster for us. Oh, hello there. I don't suppose you come to deliver a lightning expected crystal? You have? Well then stand back. I'll have those rainbow crystals sparkling like new in no time. I sense the presence of a powerful mark. What does that mean? Okay, so it's something I guess that has to do with like the level 90 enemies about. Hey, you've returned, and everyone else is accounted for. Synthesis is essential for us Loprits, though I suppose people are the same. In any case, we expend a lot of effort in raising a whole variety of carrots. Carrots of happiness are a new cultivar that are particularly comforting, though. It seems just almost silly to have our workers consume so many carrots just so we can produce more carrots. That's a problem we can solve with even more carrots. No need to worry about the details, I'll work out the figures just as soon as, what are we talking about? It's you, you're here, which is going to mean you have a crystal for me. Yep, here we go. That's the, yes, that's the one I need, thank you. You're back, please tell me you found the carrots. This is Porter, I never would have suspected. It's supposed to help us farm carrots, not eat them. Yeah, I recall the technician said something about enhancing its code of love for carrots to increase fork efficiency. But to go so far as to steal carrots for itself, I fear it may now love them a little too much. Well, that's just poor carrots, but at least we know now what became of them. Now prevent this happening again. Thank you for your assistance. Alright. So we just have another one over here. You're back. I take it everything went according to plan? The Maryland told me it's safe for another day. This part of it anyway. Though there's one thing I still wish the crystals could provide for us. Rain! Oh, how long to see the shimmering raindrops that fall so freely on ethers. So I dreamed of one day expand the capabilities of the rainbow crystals so we could do just that. Who knows, perhaps you'll need the parasol the next time you visit. Yeah, but until then, I promise we'll keep the moon in tip-top condition. We do live here after all. Alright. Our earring. I assume we don't have a dungeon here on the moon for us, but I imagine we'll be at least 3/4 of the way to 86 before the time we leave here, because kind of assuming after we go through this stuff and where is this taking me down here? Okay, way down that way, huh? Curious. Yeah, I'm gonna hit up this last quest, and then once I'm done with that, I'm gonna start another video, I think. Should be one just like right around here, apparently. Southeast, yep. Okay. should be just like right over here, if I understand this correctly. Yep, there it is. This should be our 4th one, I think? Or maybe it's our 5th one, I don't remember. Let's see. This is our 4th. We have 6 more of the terrain ones to do. Let's go and grab this quest while we're here. Nearest one's probably back in the spot over there. Oh, there's actually one fairly nearby. Huh. It's gotta be close. Is it in there? It's inside this cavern. Has to be. Yep. Okay. This makes 5. Is this the ship they were talking about that, like, crashed here? Let's find one of these alone, shall we? After this, I could probably just teleport back in there instead of going the entire way back. There we go. Let me just grab that ether current here. And now we'll just throw ourselves off the side. Actually, no, I guess we don't have to do that. Never mind. I thought we were going to be teleporting up to the upper floor for some reason. Starting to wonder if the Thinkers sent you in. Were you able to retrieve a sample? Excellent. I'll get to work analyzing it right away. Why the structure of this filament is together all different from the fungi growing in the bioplant. Perhaps the spores mixed with substances leaked from the Allegan ship. Common incubation fluid, perhaps? In any case, this isn't good. Any and all potential threats must be eliminated if they're to make the moon fit for inhabitation. You've helped with the most important discovery, and for that you have my thanks. Here, your reward is promised. Yay! Put my ring on. Okay, put it on the weakest one at the moment. 529. Certainly getting up there, aren't we? In any case, I'm going to go ahead and end the video now. We'll continue on with the main story quest after this.